I spent years just wanting to be like that top 1% man, you know? Like I spent years just wanting to be the best of the best. I wanted to have that dream body. I wanted to be successful. I wanted to be driven. I wanted to have goals. And I wanted to show up for those goals every single day, but I just couldn't. I would try to like lock in, right? I would try to just get on a good routine. I'd try to start going to the gym every single day. I would try to start a business and I would work really hard at it for a couple days. I would work really, really hard at these goals and then quit. And when that happens, you're obviously not fucking locked in. You push towards these goals just to give up 3 or 4 days later and then repeat the cycle again a month later when you get this boost of motivation. And I did this for so fucking long because I didn't feel like I had it in me. And I feel like a lot of people don't realize that they do not believe in themselves. A lot of you don't believe in yourself. A lot of you quit because you don't believe that you're capable of achieving those goals that you want to achieve. So if you want to lock in, I know that's why you're watching this video, but I need you to understand that you have to first believe in yourself that you have the ability to, because you do. I came from absolutely nothing. I came from somebody who barely went to the gym, somebody who wasn't successful. I had $300 to my name. I quite literally had nothing going for me. So if you feel like you're in that situation where you're stuck and you just can't lock in on whatever you're trying to lock in on, then you're in the right place, right? Because the exact methods I use to lock in are very simple and they're very, very, very effective. Again, you have to think of it like this. I was sitting in your shoes not too long ago at all. I literally I have an okay physique now, but I wasn't going to the gym consistent. I wasn't disciplined whatsoever. I couldn't stick to a diet. Obviously I own a business now, but I couldn't do anything with my business. I just wasn't successful in any regard, right? So the first thing that I did was I really sat down and I just thought to myself what exactly I wanted to be. And that's the first thing you need to do, because you can lock in all you want, but if you don't have specific goals that you're pushing towards, it doesn't matter, because you might have all of this energy and all of this effort you want to put in, but you don't know where to direct it. So you need to first figure out where you're going to direct that energy, because it doesn't matter how motivated you are. It doesn't matter how driven you are. If you don't have goals and ambitions to utilize for with that motivation for, if you don't have goals and ambitions that motivation is going to push you towards, then it doesn't matter, right? You can be as motivated as you want, but if you don't have something that you're actually working towards, it doesn't fucking matter. Why would it matter? So for me, the first thing that really, really, really changed for me, right? The first thing that allowed me to lock in, and I'm going to go through the steps you need to take, is your morning, right? In your morning, this is the most important part of your day. Everyone says that, but it's true. In your mornings, you need to do a couple things. And this is what has helped me. The first thing you need to do, I wake up, drink water, take my vitamins, etc. But I give myself something to look forward to in the morning so that it forces me to wake up. I wake up before 5 a.m. every single solitary day. And the way that I do this is I position my meals so that I'm eating my most enjoyable meal first thing in the morning, which is cream of rice. I mean, you guys might not like that. You guys might like eggs or oatmeal or something, but whatever your most enjoyable meal is, position that at the start of your day so that you force yourself to get out of bed because you're looking forward to that meal. And that helps me get up and get moving for the day, because I'm like, oh, damn, I get to eat this good-ass meal. Why wouldn't I fucking wake up to eat my favorite meal of the day? And I eat like dog food all day, so of course, I'm gonna look forward to that, right? So I get up, eat that meal after drinking my water, and I got up because I looked forward to that meal. From there, that's when we focus on the actual mental habits you need to create in your morning. You need to journal and you need to read. Oh, I know that sounds fucking boring. It's boring sometimes, okay? I get it, I know. Literally read 10 pages of a book. That's like 15 minutes of your time, and then journal. And when you're journaling in the morning, here's exactly what you're going to write. You're going to write 3 things that you're thankful for and 3 things you want to accomplish today. Boom. Now you are driven towards your goals and you have direction for where you can put that motivation towards. Very, very, very simple. From there, this is when I get into the actual physical habits I create in the morning, right? So after I've done these mental habits, I go to the gym. I hit my workout. I do my cardio. And after that, you're going to feel fucking amazing. Okay? From there, you have already formulated this extremely productive morning, and that's what you're going to build your entire day off of. Your morning is the foundation of your day, and that simple morning routine took me from being out of shape, working at 3 a.m. at a bagel shop 7 days a week and hating my life, to running a successful business and being a competitive bodybuilder. That routine, that little morning routine, completely shifted everything for me. Absolutely everything. From there, though, however, you can't just have a nice, productive morning and then fuck off the rest of the day. Because I fell into that habit too. I started this routine at first and I would just be like, oh, I had a great morning. Time to scroll TikTok. Time to just fucking play video games and goon all day. Like, no, you can't do that. That's not how that works. So once you get out of that morning, let's say it should be like 9 or 10 a.m. at this point, right? Another thing too is you should go to bed and wake up at the same time. You don't got to wake up at 5 a.m. like me, but got to wake up at the same time because it's going to make you feel better and it's going to make it easier to get out of bed. That's something you need to formulate. I don't care if it's 9 a.m. I don't care if it's 7 a.m. I don't care if it's 4 a.m. Wake up at the same time every day. I promise it'll change your life. But from there, once you have this super productive morning, right? The next thing that you need to do is actually focus on your day-to-day tasks. So for me, I write a full to-do list of everything I want to get done for that day. I know I have the 3 things I want to accomplish in the morning, but I write out an entire to-do list, and I write it on this big-ass whiteboard in my room that I force myself to look at every single day. And that just makes it so that I know exactly what I need to do. I know exactly what steps I need to take to achieve what I want to achieve. So I'm literally writing out everything I need to do, and then the goal I will achieve as a result of it. So for me, I have specific goals with my business so that I can convince my parents that I don't need to be in school anymore and I can leave school and do that full time. So I have those specific goals that I have outlined, and then I have all the steps I need to take to do it. So for you, if it's getting your dream body, if that's like your main goal right now, which, I mean, let's be honest, as a man, you should be striving to get the physique of your dreams, then you need to write out everything you need to do to hit that goal. You need to hit your macros. You need to do your cardio. You need to do your workout, which you should do that in the morning, obviously, but you need to make sure that you're doing all those things. And then as a result of it, what are you going to get? The body that you want. Simple. The same thing with starting a business. Like for me, for example, with social media, I tell myself, I need to post this amount of times. I need to do this amount of things. And as a result, I'm going to achieve this specific goal. Again, very, very simple. Outlining your day. From there, you need to cut out the noise and cut out the distractions. If you actually want to truly, truly lock in on the mental aspect of your life and create something with longevity, create a business, become successful, get a 4.0 GPA, whatever you want to do, you need to understand that the phone is your worst enemy. What I do is whenever I'm working, I put up a timer on my phone. I go on YouTube and I search up timer, right? And from there, I time every task I'm doing and I give myself an allotted amount of time to perform that task. The reason I do this is very, very simple. It's because 1, it takes me off the phone. And 2, it gives me a specific timeline so that I am forced to try and achieve that goal in that specific time. And from there, I use stimulants in order to fuel my work session. There are 3 things that I use in order to keep myself extremely focused. And if you use this stack, it is lethal. It is insane how much work you will get done. And that stack is simple. 200 milligrams of L-theanine, 200 milligrams of caffeine, 6 milligrams of nicotine. Very, very, very simple. You're going to laugh at me, but I'm serious. It's going to lock you in on that. And when you're trying to lock in, when you're trying to dial in, the thing you need to understand is that you're not locked in if you're just going through the motions. You're not locked in if you don't have a specific goal that you are working towards. You can have all the motivation and all the discipline in the world, but if that's not directed towards a specific goal, then it doesn't fucking matter. You can work as hard as you want, but if there's not something you're like actually trying to achieve and that you're like pushing towards currently, that you are just like, that is the only goal you have in mind, you're never going to achieve it. Discipline and motivation without action and without a goal to push towards is absolutely nothing. So you need to have specific goals that you're pushing towards. Otherwise, you are going to inevitably fail. Being locked in isn't about just showing up one day a week. Being locked in isn't about just going to the gym and trying to start some side hustle and doing decent in school. Being locked in is about realizing that your life is never going to change if you don't make those changes. Being locked in is about realizing that no one's going to make those changes for you. You have to sit back and understand. And the first thing I did whenever I really decided I wanted to change my life was I wrote down the exact person I wanted to be. I wrote down that I wanted to have my dream body. I wanted to be confident. I wanted to love myself. I wanted to be successful. I wanted to run a coaching business. I wanted to drive a nice car. And I wanted to just be fully comfortable with who I was as a person. Checked all those boxes. On to the next one now, right? It's very, very simple. I set those goals for myself and I achieved every single one, and there's no reason why you can't either. I'm some dumbass kid, man. I'm some stupid kid sitting in his car yelling at you. Literally, like, I'm so similar to you. We were in the same boat not too long ago. The exact same boat. That's what you need to understand. Like, all these successful people, and I'm not calling myself successful because I'm so far from where I'm headed, but all these successful people you see, do you think they were born successful? Do you think they have something that you don't? Do you think that they got lucky? Do you think that just you were born into a shittier situation than them and that you don't have the same potential that they do? All of us have the exact same potential. Sure, some people might have richer families. Some people might have started off with a better body. But every single person was born with the same ability to do the same work that anyone else has. So the next time you feel like you don't want to do something, the next time you feel like you're not motivated or you just don't want to show up for yourself that day, remember that all those people that you look up to, all those people that you want to be like, the reason they are the way they are and the reason you are the way that you are is because they showed up for yourself and you didn't. Start showing up for yourself because I promise you, nobody else is going to. Yes, this is teaching you how to lock in. This is showing you like the little steps to lock in. But at the same time, it doesn't matter if you don't take action. You can watch a million motivational videos and you can watch all these videos telling you how to lock in, but it doesn't fucking matter if you don't do anything about it. Watching motivational videos means nothing, right? Sure, that's what this is, right? A motivational video. But if you're not actually taking steps once you get motivation, once you get that drive of motivation, then it's just like this is the equivalent of like watching fucking porn. You're watching somebody else like motivate you and you're going to watch this video and feel like, oh, I feel so awesome now. I feel amazing. I'm so glad I got motivated. Do something about it then. Take some fucking action then. Because if you have all this motivation and you feel amazing and you're like, oh, now I know exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to do that tomorrow. No, you're not. You're not going to do that shit tomorrow. Just do it today.